All right, today I'm going to show you a little trick about making thumbnails with CapCut. It makes it very easy. So we're going to start here just by grabbing some from video. I'm just going to grab this right here. This is a perfect video. So let's just say we wanted to turn this into a video, a thumbnail, and let's say we wanted to put some writing, maybe have it go behind my head here. So what I would do here is drag this onto the timeline, and then I would just scan through and find that spot that I want to use for a thumbnail. Let's say like right here. Like, yeah, this is perfect. So then I would zoom in on this spot and just cut out what I wanted. So I'd cut here at the beginning, go forward just a few frames and cut again. That makes this piece really small and easy to work with. And then I would just move this into frame here, zoom in a little bit, get it just perfect, like right where I want it, the exact frame I want it. Let's say right about there, or maybe even a little earlier. Yeah, right there. I'm thinking, wow, something like that. Okay. Then I would just make a copy of this and put it on top of the second one. And then if I wanted this writing to go behind this, show you two different styles here. One is the writing going behind this. So that's real easy. You just make a copy, put one above the other, click on this one, come over here to video and tell it to remove the background automatically. Now you come to this one, and if you disable it, hide track, you'll be able to see that it's already cut me out. So now all I got to do is put some writing in the middle. So I'm going to move this up one. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and insert some text. Long format. That's fine. And I'm going to put in here, I'm going to say, wow. I'm going to put like 3 spaces, maybe 4 for really. And then I'm going to change the font to something really big, maybe something like that. And expand it. That'll fit really good up there. Then we're going to take this. And let's just move it wherever you want it to be. And I want to give it a little bit of color. Maybe like that, or maybe like that. They've got some really good fonts. I mean, you can even do something crazy like that, but that's really not what we want behind with text written behind it here. But maybe a blue because of that, but it would fade in. So yellow would really stand out here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a couple of extra spaces in here. And I could even isolate these and separate them if I wanted to make it perfectly pictured on the screen. I'm going to shrink this down to where part of this fits behind my head here. So just like that would be just perfect. And then part of that could hide behind my head. It would look really well. It would look good, right? So you just drag this down behind it. And voila. Now that's back behind my head. And you give that nice look. Now in order to make a thumbnail out of it, you just click the full screen size. Give it a second and this will go away. And this works on both Mac and on regular PC. On a PC, you just do a print screen. As soon as it goes away, you have to click away from it. And then on a Mac, you just give it a second. When it goes away, you hit Shift Command 4 and just highlight the section that you want. And it creates you a copy of the thumbnail right in Windows, and then you can modify it down. If it's in Mac and you need to size it down to fit for an upload for the upload to YouTube, just right click on it and tell it to convert it to JPEG and it'll take care of it. If it's on Windows, then you'll have to convert it from PNG or BMP down to that using some program like I'll usually use, GIMP or something like that, or even some very simple. Hope this helps. Convert from PNG to make sure if you like it, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. JPEG. All right, now let's learn the second technique, and this is messing with the background to emphasize the foreground. This piece is really important. So we're going to take the background, and what we're going to do is we're going to tone it down so that the foreground stands out. Now, the first thing I like to do is add some kind of blur to the background. that immediately draws your attention away from the foreground. So usually I just use this generic blur one here and drop it on that background. As you can see right now, everything already pops forward on it. And that's really, really good. But there's a second part to this technique that you really need to do. You need to deafen the back end, and that means darken it a little bit. So basically you click on it and you come over here to, you click on the video, and then you come over here to adjustments, just scroll down here to the exposure. And I usually just start turning this down until it gets to the point where I like the way it looks. So I just start turning this down. And as you can see, the further I go down here, the more it emphasizes me in this image. Now, if this had been an item or something, then that would be really cause that item to pop and to stand out. And then you don't have the emphasis on the ocean behind you. All you're looking at is the picture in the front. You can even turn up or down, change the background a little bit, make it, that would emphasize the background more. You could tone it down and emphasize it less. So you can play with the colors, and you can play with the darkness and the lightness. Now see here, might even turn up to black and see how it goes wider. Turn this down also. There we go. Now we still get the background in there, but it is really emphasizing me. And this is a much better thumbnail to the original one. It's now, see if I can get that. Still not happy with that text exactly the way it is. I think maybe more of it behind me. There we go. That's even better. Maybe even a little bit more. I think what's going on. Oh, you know what we need to do here? We really ought to just split this text into two pieces. So what I'm going to do is just take the first piece here, just change it to wow. Get rid of this second piece altogether. And then I'm just going to make it bigger. Move it over here. Like that. Maybe even take this and maybe even turn it a little bit. More like this. Make it a little bigger. Or maybe even go back to straight. And as you can see, the ideas here are endless. If I made this huge, even that works. Matter of fact, that works even better. Look at that. Just like that. Now this really speaks. You could use yellow. You could use red. You could even use blue now. It works good. Orange looks great with the shirt. Matches the color there. You could pick a glowing color like that. All of these look just fantastic now. So any of these, and you might even be able to try A/B testing with a couple of them and get which one is going to perform the best. I typically use these over here, but in this case, I think these glowing ones might actually perform better. Something like that. Either way, then you can cut it out just like we did before, and you've got an awesome thumbnail. And CapCut, for this purpose, you can use the free version. There's nothing in anything that we did that's special. We don't use any of the automations or any of that stuff. Anyway, I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe, help the channel out, and we'll see you on the next video.